Many of us struggle with wanting to make a good impression in the world. Most of us want people to like us. We want to be respected and admired. Most of us expect to be treated with appreciation and kindness. But we often expect to receive that experience by keeping up a front, by keeping up appearances. We feel as though if the world knew all about us, they wouldn't like any part of us. And maybe that's true. But think of it like a filter. Those who can't like you because of who you are definitely not a good candidate for a friend. And perhaps you'd be doing yourself a far better service by having the courage to present honesty. With this chalice flame, we invoke peace. With its warmth, we call upon love to be present. With its catalytic reaction, we invite positive change. And with its light, we challenge ourselves to see beyond the surface, to behold the inner truth of spirit. Modern culture loves the word flawless. You look flawless, darling. I feel flawless, darling. Well, good for both of them. I don't buy it. Flawlessness isn't a goal or an accomplishment. It's a state of being too far above our pay grade to comprehend. Seeking flawlessness is like a dog chasing its tail. It's already there. No need to work so hard to obtain it. Part of the problem is the way we think about the word flaw. We don't really know which of our characteristics are truly flawed and which ones are more properly categorized as features. Where is the line in the sand? We would love to know, but is that search worth it? Stop chasing your tail. So, now that we've dispensed with the need to seek flawlessness, let's grapple with the alternative. Acceptance of things about ourselves which may each walk like a flaw and talk like a flaw, but might be more appropriately thought of as doorways. Let me start with this. It's difficult to acknowledge being wrong. Some might be flinching right now thinking about it, but wrong is just a loaded term for the formerly incorrect. Let it go, and you can enjoy being right again. The obstacle to welcoming new information is our ego, of course. We hate to be wrong, even at the expense of being glad to now have the facts. Forgiving ourselves is the hardest part, especially for those who've gotten a lot of trouble for being wrong as a child. Some reflexively resist ever being in error or failing or being incorrect. Constructive criticism can be triggering. Pray for ease. As much as no one likes being wrong, it is in reality a freedom. Allow that thought to be a part of your disappointment or discomfort. Make amends if necessary. Take responsibility if the error has caused harm. Be humble. Few people die from admitting they were wrong. You'll probably get over it. The decision to be non-resistant to our own mistakes requires the employ of a special characteristic of our nature. We rely on it when we want something badly enough that it eclipses our fear of ever being able to obtain it or the harm that may befall us in trying. It is courage. Pray for courage, not perfection. You are already perfect. Pray for something more applicable. Pray for what it takes to be the most at ease, the most comfortable, the most resplendent version of human being you are capable of achieving in this lifetime. That takes courage. Pray for that. And then follow through with where your intuition leads you. Even if you don't know what's holding you back, pray for the courage it takes to find out. It will come to you. And so will the information you seek. It will come to you because you will be finally ready for it. When we choose to present a guise of flawlessness to the world, we are not only giving a false impression, we are attracting falseness with it. It does no one any good. Honesty takes faith, courage, and patience, primarily with oneself. Honesty attracts honesty. We don't like people to know we are not quite as polished or solid as we would like to feel. We pretend we have no problems. We pretend we don't need air freshener in the bathroom. Vulnerability may seem like a weakness, but it is the only strength a village has. We must be vulnerable to one another to thrive. We'll never learn anything if we don't sound it out to others. That is intrinsic to human nature. Confession is good for the soul. But real confession takes courage. Own your mistakes and learn from them. People respect growth. They respect humility. Gain ground in people's eyes, and certainly your own, simply by being less resistant to the experience of making mistakes and having the courage to own them. Unclench. Your fear of failure is failing you. Flawlessness is inherent. It can be neither given nor taken away. Don't spend time and energy proving it. Spend it on the quest. Imagine courage for yourself. Pray for the courage you need to embark upon a quest you are still not too old to make. The journey itself will open doorways within you that have been patiently waiting all your life just to hear you knock.
Be at ease now and breathe. As you relax, notice all of the sounds around you. It may be sounds of traffic, or of nature, or of both. Allow these sounds to melt into your being. Allow them to become one with you. And breathe. As you breathe, feel yourself integrating into the sounds around you. Notice the gentle sound of your own breathing becoming one with the symphony of all sound. You are a part of this world, noises and all. You are worthy of being here, faults, bruises, and all. Take a moment now to consider whether or not you are deserving of forgiveness. Assume that you are, regardless of how you feel about it. You are worthy of forgiveness. You have a right to appreciate yourself. You are worthy of forgiveness. Think those words to yourself right now. I have a right to appreciate myself. I am worthy of forgiveness. As you continue to relax, consider what it would feel like to be truly free of the self-judgment we have all had about our own flaws, our own mistakes, and the things which give us fear. The things that make us afraid we will never truly be loved for who we really are. What would it feel like to be relieved of it? What would it feel like to be at peace with yourself? What would it feel like to have the courage enough to present an honest face to the world? We may all of us feel that we are honest. Yet even a slight testing of that would make our case fall apart. Not because we are inherently bad, but because we are inherently self-judgmental. Take a big, deep breath and exhale courage into the world. Take another deep breath and exhale self-understanding into the world. Take one final deep breath